I mean, the desk was talking about it. You know, what will we get from them against a very formidable Team Falcons? Of course, you're going to be seeing Lasco on the field. That is ZPS,
yes,
for XO Esports, and a little bit of a name rebrand for now. And we'll see what Team Falcons can bring up against them as well.
I think many people expecting Falcons to win this one. They have that favorable seeding, and they have been brilliant internationally. Haven't been able to take the whole shebang, but maybe that will all change here.
And they've been close, James. They've been close in the RLCS a couple times, a couple trips to London. They have been a bridesmaid, never the bride. And for XO Esports, I think the player to watch, if you've been paying attention to the APAC region, Sphinx has been a goal-scoring machine and has been so much fun to watch on the XO Esports side. In fact, he's the #2 goal scorer in the region, right behind Virtuoso.
Will Sphinx be able to get some space to work those mechanics we know he has? Right now, we do see XO with some possession demoed off the ball. Sphinx trying to move in the 50 from TRK right back to Lasco. Lasco up against Killers. Killers! You see the flip reset on the 50. Wasn't able to power that ball through, but a good attack. XO holding up so far.
Yeah, certainly are. And for Team Falcons, you're seeing a lot of aggressive play style come out. Players staying behind the ball for so long. James just mentioned Killers behind the ball, taking low 50s into flip resets to just stay in front of the play and making sure that XO Esports, they don't get out so easy.
Roas down to TRK. Oh, that pass found TRK, who had wide open land in front of him.
Something that XO Esports are going to have to realize is that some of these touches from Falcons, they're bait. They're getting defenders to jump after it, and that little passing play, Falcons were always able to get back to it and play it across the box. They're up 1-0.
It's also a double commit there from XO. Someone with no boost diving in, and then the defender who had boost in net also diving in.
They thought they could get there, and they just can't. They don't realize how fast Team Falcons are going to be.
And how on point that pass was. Easy tap in for TRK.
And that's the real, I think, talking point for XO is XO Esports is how fast can they get up to the pace of play. Team Falcons, they're going to come out extremely hot, as they always do. The last major in RLCS, they were regarded as one of the fastest teams, if not the fastest team. Certainly the favorites, or one of the favorites here at this tournament. And XO Esports are through at least almost half the game so far, and giving up 1 goal ain't too shabby.
We also know that these players on the Falcons, or Team Falcons rather, they know how to play defense. If you remember the Twins and that Rule 1 performance in Boston, that overtime.
You got a player like Roas as well.
Yeah, they're tough to score on.
Individually, he's so tough to get by. And really all 3 of them. If it wasn't Roas, we'd be talking about someone else. So Team Falcons, they've got it all. And sometimes, James, or maybe a lot of times, the best defense is their offense, right? They're so strong offensively that they don't have to play a ton of defense. As XO Esports starting to get chopped up.
Getting demoed left and right. Lots of demos here now. Killers trying to flick that pass. Steals the corner boost as well. Boom attempt from XO, but sent right back in by Roas, who stays on the ball. Chip pass out. Couldn't land the bump. And Kevin does win a bit of space, but Roas there to tap it back to the corner. Head across. Now you can see Lasco panicking a bit, had more space to work with, but ended up giving up that ball now. And we see Team Falcons back on the assault.
And this is good from XO Esports. I mean, they're having to play a lot of defense, but they're not letting Team Falcons in. And maybe some possession now. Kevin picks up the pass from Sphinx, and Kevin attacked the net quickly, but Team Falcons able to recover.
That was a boost win in the corner from XO. This might be their best chance yet to score. Roas blocked. Killers stuck on the ground. Kevin
touch
off the arc and down. Awkward ball. That seemed like the moment, and Sphinx couldn't convert.
Not only the moment, James, but that's their guy. Sphinx, that's the man you want behind the ball in the shooting position, and him and Kevin are working together.
That was the play that you're looking for XO.
The exact setup that you want. And it's just a 1-0 game, James. It could be tied up.
Lasco off the ceiling, beat by Killers. Killers trying to get a bump. Made Kevin go high. Kevin floating out of boost. Sphinx airborne. Contested by Roas. Kevin towards goal. Gave up the ball, final 30 seconds. Lasco keeps it close by 1. Rawas making it off the corner. Kevin bails out of the play. Killers clears downfield. Sphinx out of boost. You can see Team Falcons happy to waste this time. Sphinx going for a bump, but Rawas wasn't going to be fooled by that play. He knew what was coming. Got up and over it. And Team Falcons looks like they're cruising into this victory, but this is the last play up at 0 seconds. Lasco keeps the ball alive. TRK on it. And we'll take this ball to the ground safely, and we have a 1-0 victory for Team Falcons in Game 1.
And what a far cry from what the desk was painting. You know, you listen to Jorby, he's saying Falcons, he wants them flip resetting and going for everything, go for the pre-jump play. And sure, Team Falcons certainly had control of that game. Let's make no mistake about it.
I mean, they lost control on the one play.
There was opportunity.
Really EXO should have scored.
And that's my point is, you know, despite what was said earlier, EXO certainly had opportunity in this game to at least find the equalizer.
They had that opportunity. I mean, I'm struggling to remember more than that one. But they had one.
And it was a good one.
And that would have been enough to force overtime to maybe find another.
Yep.
But we saw at times the EXO not able to keep possession even though they had the space. There's most notably for me, there was one time where Lasco had a lot of time. There was no one around him.
Yep.
Panicked a little bit, gave up the ball. Needs to be able to rely on team comms or maybe even coach comms to help recognize those moments when you do have the space and take it, because you can't afford to not take the space at this level.
And that's the frustrating thing, I think, when you play up against a team like Team Falcons, or at least the pace that they play at. You kind of get caught up in the motion of the game, the pace of the game, and you're feeling like you have to make the play downfield. You're feeling like you have to move forward, when really there is that time and space to take advantage of.
And you feel like, oh, I'll never have any time to myself.
Right.
Like they're always going to be on top of me, and then no, it's not the case. There will be those moments where if you have space, you must take it to be able to get that little bit of extra opportunity for your team.
And that's why I'm saying for EXO, I mentioned earlier, EXO Esports, this is the type of series that this is one in which they have to learn the pace of the play, the ebb and flow, when it speeds up and when it slows down, most notably. But right now we are speeding up out of control as Team Falcons find the net first.
The only goal last game was a passing play. This one, another beauty. The twins connecting, telepathically communicating on that play. Gorgeous.
Team Falcons don't waste any time getting on the board in Game 2.
Couple of cheeky little kickoffs coming out from EXO Esports. This time it does fall into their possession, and Kevin at least gets one pinch off the ceiling, but back into possession for Falcons, and off the post and in for Rawas.
Let's roll this back, Corelli. Take a look at the tape. Rawas goes up, tips it forward, immediately positions for the dunk.
I think for EXO Esports, that's a shame to let that one go in. The first goal, great from Team Falcons, great team play, but the second goal there, I mean, they walked it straight down Main Street, and EXO Esports might give up a third, this one skating by. But Team Falcons, they want more. Another pass to Killers, it's right down the gut. And this time EXO Esports jumps in front.
We're not even a minute in, Corelli, and we're seeing Team Falcons already have another good chance there. Their passing is pristine. They're finding each other without really breaking a sweat. It looks so effortless for Team Falcons, but is that an open net goal? It is. Sphinx gets EXO the first goal of the series. What happened here, Corelli?
Well, it was wide open. Team Falcons vacated the center of the field. No one was home. Rawas had no boost to get back, but I saw Sphinx. He was like, okay, all right. He's
I'll just take the shot.
Fine. That's some good vibes coming out from EXO Esports. Finally get on the board. A good look. Team Falcons certainly making a rotational mistake.
Maybe they just got a little too complacent. That would be a fun one to take a look at on the replay. But regardless, EXO scored their first goal of the series. And now are one goal away from tying it up. Almost have the lead extended for Team Falcons, but that was a nice block from EXO, who tried to battle out of their own half. Sphinx in the middle. TRK there to boom it back. TRK won't get the second touch, but did land a bump. Rawas pop up. Kevin first to it. Demo at the midfield from Sphinx, and then the press to the backboard by Lasco, who didn't get that boost steal on the corner, and that's going to fall into the hands of Killers.
And some good time and space falling over to the EXO Esports side, and they're taking advantage of it. We talked about it, James, intermission. bringing that ball down, maybe taking advantage of some slower defensive maneuvering from Team Falcons. I saw Sphinx try and take it from the sidewall and keep possession on the ground. Rawas, he's doing his work through EXO Esports, but Falcons, I think, are giving a little respect over to EXO Esports here.
They had a blistering start to the game, Team Falcons. Cooling off a little bit, infield pass broken up by Rawas. Kevin was patient. Sphinx now looking for a 50 on low boost. Will stay on it at 0. What can Sphinx do? Tries to 50 it. Back to Kevin. Kevin tried to take it airborne, got shut down by Rawas.
Ooh, tough spot for Lasco. And EXO Esports are able to get back, but not without losing a couple soldiers in the box.
Situation here.
And TRK looking for someone, and no one was there from Team Falcons.
Killers up to Rawas. Double tap from Rawas, and that will be hit off the goal line by Sphinx. Team Falcons on the attack again. TRK to the backboard. Rawas. Double. Trying to make things tough for the defense. Kevin taking space, looking to see what Team Falcons give him. TRK racing in. Sphinx a little late to the play, and that is going to lead to a goal for Team Falcons.
I still think it's good from EXO Esports to try and bring this ball down. Kevin was trying to buy some space, make that defense respect him, but they didn't. They took that ball away and turned it into a quick counter. Team Falcons right on top of it, and a 2-goal lead.
An insurance goal for Team Falcons coming with just a little less than 2 minutes on the clock. Off the ceiling and backboard, well read by Killers. He'll go for it again. Kevin, pass attempt down, but Rawas hits it up the gut. Lasco off the backboard, now Lasco into the middle, but Sphinx was too close to the play to take the shot.
Now he's got no boost. He's got to just throw it over to Kevin, and a couple of half chances if they're able to get the shot off from EXO Esports. They moved that ball across the box in front of Falcons. Falcons really didn't put up much of a fight. They said, fine, we'll wait till you take the shot, and it never came from EXO Esports.
TRK, this could be a moment. Lasco get their first no. TRK beating them in that foot race. Sphinx against Killers. Killers fakes him out, takes the ball, jumps up and over him into an air dribble. It hits off Lasco, heading towards net. Lasco does turn and control the ball to hit it out in time.
Some good wherewithal from Lasco, kind of getting bumped into that air dribble, and he popped it towards his own net. And here comes Team Falcons again. EXO have to be prepared as Rawas did not get the touch he thought he was going to get.
Lasco running low on boost now after that play. Somehow got that boost from TRK. I don't know how that worked. TRK.
Oh my.
Pass, and then the tap down. Team Falcons, they're on a different level right now, Corelli.
Yeah, you can see the left side of the field so weak for EXO Esports.
That.
And the pre-jump as well certainly doesn't help, but no one was there to mark the play. And when Team Falcons use each other down the field like that, the defense is kind of stuck backwards trying to catch up with the play, and EXO Esports falling apart.
The passing has been lights out for Team Falcons since game 1. Game 2, no different. Team Falcons in this game, Corelli, if you remember, had a very hot start, scoring 2 goals right off the bat. We saw EXO mount a little bit of a comeback, but in the end, Team Falcons hit their stride and close out game 2 in commanding fashion with that 0-second goal.
And in this game, James, in contrast to maybe game 1, there was one singular moment in game 1 where, like, yes, that was the opportunity for EXO Esports to score. In this game, I felt like there were a couple. They weren't as strong as the one that we saw in game 1, but they were generating some opportunity. And in a game where Falcons really started to build their lead and start to pull away here, EXO Esports were still generating their chances.
They did have a few, though. The one that they scored was curiously vacant net that Sphinx recognized. I was able to slot it, so we see EXO get on the board, but the passing was something else from Team Falcons. There was no answer. I mean, how do you have an answer to that type of passing? It was a give and go, or a little 1-2 passing play from Killers and Rawas. That was beautiful. That last play where Rawas pre-jumped the pass and perfectly shoots it. or slots it rather. That is tough to defend. You cannot give them that space in the midfield.
Yeah, and I think that's something that you could say for any team when they go up against Team Falcons. Don't let them have space in the midfield. Don't let them have the opportunity to set up passing plays. You can't have killers getting free bounce shots in your box. You'll probably see another highlight, not this one, another highlight where Falcons are just passing through the box and downfield. It's tough for any team to keep up with their pace. It's why they're one of the best teams in the world. We'd say this about anyone, not just EXO Esports. Team Falcons, they're an elite level.
Chased off the boost. Riyadh was chased off the boost, but focusing more on dodging the bump than he was paying attention to where he was in rotation. So that did lead to that one goal for EXO, but look at this. Rossi's already up. That is just disgusting.
They are a special team, Team Falcons are, and there's a reason why they've been so close to a major championship in RLCS multiple times. And they've certainly looked like the best team in some of these tournaments. They just haven't been able to put it all together.
They have come so close. Maybe this event here, the Esports World Cup in Riyadh, is the moment they finally reach the pinnacle. Roas, pop up to TRK. TRK off the ceiling, going down. And I was holding my breath, Corelli. Still am.
It's tough to get that angle, but Killers also has another backboard that's free, and Rawas comes through again, and EXO Esports, they cannot allow that space to Team Falcons, and they eat him up.
So he threatens getting the flip reset double at such close range, but leaves it for Rawas.
Kevin was so close to getting that touch. That was
not close enough, though.
That one skimmed off his wheel. And for EXO Esports, kind of a disaster start. You certainly don't want to give up one so quickly when you know Team Falcons are going to generate so many more chances, as this one is in the hands of Sphinx, who's trying to put this away. The bump was attempted from Kevin, but Falcons come out.
Kevin didn't really have much boost to get higher or adjust on that bump attempt. That was the right play to make. Almost connected on it. Sphinx jumps, wasn't expecting that little touch. Oh, it gets by Killers. Lasco has to do it alone because that demo on that player, that was the option, was to try to pass it across the line, but Team Falcons saw that coming and demoed him, forcing Lasco to play that alone.
A lot of individual play coming out from EXO Esports. They're just, I think, very one-dimensional right now, attacking Team Falcons. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I think Team Falcons putting on some great defense. EXO Esports haven't been able to crack through them.
Kevin getting up, preventing Killers from having a solo play on the ball. Killers again shut down by Lasco. There's a demo. Kevin passing over, and Sphinx tried to take it high, but Killers takes it off his hands.
Yeah, Killers was getting harassed back towards the goal, and so I think Sphinx thought he had some opportunity to go towards the net and attack it, but Killers broke out, and now Team Falcons on the attack. The backboard used again, faked it down to the box, and no one was there, but the follow-up's late. TRK still got a touch, and EXO Esports calmly carry this one out. Kevin will boom it downfield.
Seeing many more demos come out from EXO. Oh, and that's a big save, swept off the line as well from Kevin. Team Falcons easily could have got their second goal right there.
Roas picks this one up for the midfield flip reset. TRK's there, and the shot was just wide. EXO Esports nowhere to be found on some of these aerial plays, but are able to turn this one into a counterattack, at least for the moment. Can they get a shot off? Sphinx waiting patiently.
No boost from TRK and Killers.
It's going towards the backboard again, but it's marked by TRK.
TRK had nothing in the tank. Still finds the right spot to be in rotation and makes the hit. Roas in field. Oh, the give and go. A little bit miscommunication there. Killers wanted to go back to Roas, and Roas, I don't think was ready for that.
EXO Esports doing well to keep Team Falcons at bay. It's just a one-goal game, similar to game one. The opportunity's there to find the equalizer. Sphinx, little musty flick towards the net. TRK's got to dive across as he'll make the save.
Lasco doubles it nicely. Does get the block as well. With TRK pushing it back towards EXO's net. Killers, 3 boost. Back to Kevin. Kevin over to Lasco. Lasco contested by TRK. TRK in field. The shot gonna be too tough to handle. Lasco. This ball's coming over his shoulder. Too awkward to save it. What a shot.
And I mean, I don't blame him. That is a perfect shot from Awas. Top left slot from him. And Team Falcons double up their lead. And I mean, if you ask Awas, that's probably an easy shot for him. But for everyone else,
I mean, it was the perfect shot to put that behind the defender.
It's perfect.
Top corner. Yeah, you cannot shoot that ball better.
Oh, what a fake.
And now the game's starting to get out of reach for XO. Quickly off kickoff. Team Falcons punching their third.
And they both were there. Killers and TRK both play around the ball. I know TRK was kind of sweeping through the boost there, but with two players from Team Falcons right in front of the ball, the defense is reacting and saying, okay, they're going to do something. And then when they don't, Rawas comes out from behind them and puts it away.
All right. Another bar down goal. I mean, it's just goal explosion blowing up my eardrums. All thanks to Team Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons taking advantage again. That one right off the crossbar and down. And for XO Esports, it's been, you know, kind of the theme of this story. Too much space to Team Falcons, and they have taken advantage. 4-0 in game 3. In a game that was tight just 20 seconds ago, has been blasted wide open.
Team Falcons. They started out a little slow in game 3, but in this closing part of it have really taken off. It's almost the reverse of what we saw from game 2, where they had such a good start. Powerful close out to this game and this series for Team Falcons.
Didn't really get to see the XO Esports offense flex their muscle, and it's tough against a team like Team Falcons. They will mute any offense with their pace, and you're seeing it here in this series. A clean 3-0 sweep for Team Falcons.
Team Falcons, they looked unbelievable in that series, Corelli.
Yeah, they certainly did, and they controlled a lot of this game. For XO Esports, it just felt like they could never catch up to the pace. And even in some of these games, though, they were able to generate some chances. The shot, James, it was the shooting that never came for them. Yes, they put up shots on the board, but they were never dangerous enough to break through the defense. And I think for XO Esports, this is a huge learning moment for them, and I think they're going to take away a lot from playing Team Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, what do you learn? How to get beat down? I mean, it was.
Well, you learn what the pace of play is like for against a team like Team Falcons.
I think if anything, what you're going to get is the film. Be able to go back, look at the film, try to see what was working, what